Whole crack anymore, so that's why you suddenly remember, right? It because now you need me, Mr. Face darkened his eyes, nothing, Mr. You are still my son. This is about my family legacy, Jungkook. Cut him off coldly, Jungkook. No, this is about control. You never care about me unless I was useful to you. Now that you need help, I suddenly matter again. Look and disappear like Mr. And just look at what you've done with that so-called freedom, running after someone brings your name and position to him and the harsh word, but Jungkook grips hand tightly under the table. Yeah, a sharp-looking shaker. Oh, that's not pretended. Him was not handled life like a gift. His father gave us married him off so touching, really. His back racing steady, filled with emotion. That's not true. My parents only agreed because they truly wanted what was best for me. Again, his tone sharp. The best look around you, baby boy. This world doesn't care about kindness. It will curse you. Oh, you don't belong here. Jungkook's younger half-brother leaned forward, his tone dripped with scream. Half-brother, I still don't get why you are so protective over him, Jungkook. Is it pity? He laughed clearly, then looked at the youngest stomach. Half-brother, oh, could it be something else? Wait, don't tell me this isn't about the baby, is it? The room was completely silent, madam. I started with pity and assumed, madam, oh dear, a child, as if this situation was not awkward enough already. Jungkook clenched his jaw so tightly as his Jungkook was low and firm. So say one more word and I'm not my child, and I swear none of you will ever see me again. Mr. Chanfresh grew cold. I restored Chachan. That child is a mistake. The hung grabbed softly, listened with tears. He tried to hide before he could speak. Madam, in a smile, madam, tell me, dear, did you plan this getting pregnant? David Tehung with the baby. Tehung eyes widened and disbelief. Tehung heard a sob. Excuse me, I would never. Jungkook stood a voice sharp with warning. Jungkook, that's enough. Mr. Chan stood to engage Mr. Chan. You disappoint me, Jungkook. I advise you to be stronger than this. Jungkook let out a cold bitter laugh. You didn't raise me at all. You let me to grow up along with you. Create perfect family with your new wife and children. Mr. So what? You are cutting tie to your own blood. Jungkook looked at him in the eyes was full of definitely. Jungkook blood doesn't make a family. Love does, and I have both with the hung and our baby. Follow what no one dared to speak. Napoli parted as if searching for another mouth, but Jungkook had already turned away. He reached out his hand. Jungkook roughly told him, let's go. The hand didn't hesitate. He slipped his hand into Jungkook, holding it tightly as they walked away. As they exit the hall, Mr. Wise called out behind them, loud and cool, Mr. Don't came crawling back when the word turned his back to you. Jungkook didn't even flinch. He didn't look back. Once they stood outside, the cold air hit their face. The night sky was unwired. Tehung turned to him with fury in his voice. Tehung, are you okay? Jungkook looked at him, really look and stand in his chest. Softened. Jungkook, I am now with you. They parted into small emotional smile. Let's go home. Jungkook arm gently around Tehung's waist, pulling him closer as they walked down to the step together. Jungkook, yeah, let's go home. The morning routine disaster. The morning sunlight packed into bedroom. Tehung yawned softly and slowly sat up in Great rubbing his eyes to him. It's time to get up. Just then he swung his leg over the edge of the bed and a strong arm wrapped around his waist. Jungkook sleepy voice, where do you think you'll be going to home? Blinking surprise to him. The bathroom. Jungkook quickly, I'll help you to him. Jungkook, I'm fainted, not helpless. 10 minutes later, he presents a very strange looking plate. They stare at it. What is this? Jungkook probably it's a healthy. They pick it gently with his fork. Taking it's also a mystery. I love you, but this might send me to the hospital. Jungkook potted. Jungkook fine. I'll order something. It just a smile back as completely normal. Jungkook following not normal. I don't want you to paint them. You got to stop every age, Jungkook. That's it. No matter walking today, you are resting before Taehyung could reply. Jungkook lifted him bridal style. Taehyung surprised. Jungkook put me down. Jungkook, not a chance. Later that night, Taehyung lying there staring at Jungkook. Taehyung, do you know I'm not made of glass, right? Jungkook, I know. Taehyung rising everything. Then why do you act like I break in a second? Taehyung has before saying softly, Jungkook, because I've never had anything this special. You and our baby, you my whole world. I'm scared of losing you. Taehyung eyes up and he reached up and cupped Jungkook's chest. Taehyung, I'm not going anywhere. We are okay. Taehyung, we are strong. Jungkook kissed his forehead gently. Good, because I'm not letting you go. He held Taehyung close, presenting warmly, and maybe, just maybe, Taehyung thought as he smiled into his chest, having an overprotective husband wasn't so bad after all. The room was dark and quiet, except for soft sound of breathing until Taehyung woke up. The yesterday moment behind him, the glimpse of the daylight. Jungkook was stooping and turning Taehyung softly. Jungkook, he sat up, concerned. Jungkook breathing was soft, his forehead sweated, his enterprise received. Taehyung reached out and gently touched his arm. Taehyung, baby, wake up, it's just a dream. Jungkook suddenly jolted awake, his eyes widened in panic. He looked around the room, confused with the moment. Taehyung immediately covered his face, his eyes full of worry. Taehyung, hey, it's okay, you are safe, I'm here. Jungkook just rose and fell quickly as he tried to calm down. His eyes finally focused on Taehyung's face. Then, without a word, he pulled Taehyung into drawing his face into his neck. Taehyung softly remarked, it's okay, we got you. Jungkook didn't speak first. He just held Taehyung's hand tightly as if afraid he would disappear. Taehyung whispering, do you want to talk about it? After a pause, Jungkook's voice came out low and round. Jungkook, I dream that you left me. Taehyung frozen, heart aching. He gently pulled back to look into Jungkook's face in his eyes. Jungkook, it felt real. I was calling for you, but no matter how hard I scared, you were gone. Taehyung rushed back. Jungkook, damp hair, reached her gently and full of love. Taehyung, that's never going to happen. I would never leave you. Jungkook exclaimed quickly. I know it was just a dream, but my mind, it always brings back the past, the people I lost, the emptiness I used to feel. Taehyung nodded slowly. He knew this was not just about a nightmare, it was about the trauma Jungkook carried deep inside. His mother lose, his father coldness, his loneliness. Taehyung leaned their forehead together, his hand holding Jungkook's cheek. Taehyung firmly, listen to me. Jungkook, I am not leaving, not today, not ever. We are a family now, me, you, and this little one. He placed Jungkook's hand gently on his growing stomach. Jungkook was softened. He nodded slowly. Jungkook, promise me. Taehyung smiled warmly. Promise you always. Jungkook finally leaned into under Taehyung kissed his forehead. Taehyung whispering, you don't always have to be the strong one, you know I can be strong for both of us too. That night Taehyung held Jungkook close, running his finger through his hair until the tension left his body, and for the first time in a long time Jungkook allowed himself to be comforted, to be loved. Time escaped. Jungkook realized how cold and toxic his family had been. Had spent years to prove himself to his father, and all he received in return was neglect and judgment. Now holding Taehyung's hand as they sat in their own crazy home, Jungkook made a decision that he should have made long ago. Jungkook said softly, his finger tightened around his husband's hand. I will make my mind. I am done with my father. I am done pretending to be part of that family. Taehyung looked at him with concern. Are you sure this is a big decision? भूख लगा. Jungkook nodded. I had never been more sure. I want our child to grow up in a world where people like them have control over us. I want our baby to see what real love and respect look like, and I want to make sure my father never gets the chance to hurt us again. Taehyung leaned and kissed Jungkook's cheek. Then I am with you no matter what you decide to do. I am right by your side. Over the next few weeks, Jungkook began to distance himself from everything related to his father's company. Call went unanswered, meetings were declined, and business offers were ignored. Mr. H grew frustrated. He had never imagined that Jungkook, his quiet but successful son, would suddenly cut dry and silent. One morning, Jungkook received a formal letter from his father of his request a meeting to discuss urgent business meeting. Jungkook smiled coldly and handed the letter to his assistant. Draft a reply. Jungkook said calmly, tell him I am no longer consider myself a part of enterprises, and I have no interest in helping him clean up the mess he created. His assistant blinked. Sir, are you sure? Jungkook was turned firmly, absolutely, but walking away was not enough. Jungkook had seen too much. He knew how his father used people, how he destroyed anyone who stood in his way, and now that was no under his father's term. Jungkook decided it's time for the consequence. He settled by getting all the information he had collected over the years, documents, reports, secret records, and business deals with the enterprise. Hiding in the dark, Jungkook had once looked the others way, thinking it was not his plan, but now he saw it as his responsibility. With his own company stronger than ever, Jungkook had the power and the reach. He partnered with entire firms, journalists, and lawyers who had been waiting for someone like him to take the stand. One by one, scandals, urgent enterprise began to in the media. Illegal labor is overseen 4 years environmental covered up by high-level executive tax funds linked to Asian family holders is hitting hit and like Thunderbolt. His empire began to crumble and his influence started to fade. Meanwhile, Jungkook remains silent. One afternoon, Taehyung finds Jungkook sitting his home office standing at a framed photo of his late mother. Are you okay? Taehyung asked gently. Jungkook noticed earlier. I wish you were here to see this, not the distraction but the freedom. I think he'd be proud. Taehyung wrapped his arms around Jungkook's shoulders. He would be. I'm proud of you too. You are not doing this out of haters. You are doing it to protect our family. Eventually, the pressure became too much for Mr. He called Jungkook's personal number, saying something he hadn't done in years. Jungkook stayed his phone as a train. Then he answered. Jungkook, his father was come through and we need to talk face to face. Why? So you can ask me to stop. So you can offer me a position at your filing company again. No, Mr. Chansan, because I need to understand why are you doing this. You are destroying everything I built. Jungkook's voice was calm, but he held the weight of years and pain. You build your empire on other people's suffering. You never once treated me like a son. You only care with me when you need something, and when I found love, when I finally had something good, you insult and humiliate me and my husband. Now you are reaping what you sowed. There was a long silence. I made mistakes, and I admit, but this is too far. No, Jungkook said, his tone cold. Too far was letting your wife, mocking my husband's pregnancy. Too far was calling our child a mistake. This is justice. Before his father could reply, Jungkook hung up the continued. Time escaped. The morning sun had barely when Taehyung Jungkook, who had been watching over all night, immediately felt his heart race. Taehyung quickly cooked. It's time. Jungkook calm, confident, aware of a moment, but he took a breath and gentle helped Taehyung sit. Jungkook softly, okay, I am right by your side. We are going to the hospital. He picked up the bag they had prepared long ago, making sure everything was there, medical document, clothes, the tiny baby items. When they arrived at the hospital, the nurse took over him, kindness and doctor, one more thing, you are almost there. Doctor, softly, you are good. This love, I'm here. I am not going anywhere. The young lady doctor soft sob his face, glistening with sweet. He was exhausted about. With one last cry, he gave everything he had. A baby will of the room. Doctor smiled. A healthy baby boy. The uncle's back onto bed, breathing hard, eyes wide as they placed the tiny a newborn on his chest, tears falling his really hair. Jungkook leaned down, pressing his forehead to Taehyung. Jungkook, he's perfect, just like you. The nurse wrapped the baby gently in the soft blue blanket and handed him to Jungkook. Nurse, congratulations, Dad. Jungkook stared at their son. Then he saw breathing slowly against his chest. Jungkook whispering, "Welcome to the world, little one. You are already so loved." 3 days later, the house felt different. Taehyung walked slowly into their home, holding their baby against his chest. Jungkook following closely behind, carrying bags. His eyes never leave his little family. Taehyung smiled. It's feel like forever since I was home. Jungkook, it feels like everything is just start now. He walked over and kissed Taehyung forehead gently before touching the baby cheek with his fingers. Jungkook is already changed outward. Taehyung sat on the couch, baby gently. Taehyung, what should we name him? We waited until seeing him in person. Jungkook sat beside them, both Taehyung and baby. Jungkook, what about Minjun? Time escaped. 1 year later, the house was filled with gentle love and the sound of the soft feet bending across the floor. Minjun, now 1 year old, was curling around the living room with a soft toy in his hand, going as he looked up at his dad. Jungkook from the kitchen. He is faster than yesterday. Taehyung laughing. He is kissing the cat again. Life has settled into warm rhythm. They had learned how to live as parents thought. Sleepless night, baby food, explore and tiny. Taehyung sat on the floor with Minjun, clapping slowly as the baby stood for a second before plopping down again. Taehyung, you are such a brave boy. Jungkook walked in with a mug of warm tea and placed it beside Taehyung. Jungkook, you are brave boy, beautiful Appa. Taehyung blushed slightly. Minjun was finally asleep in the nursery and the house was quiet. Taehyung sat on their bed, brushing his hair while humming a soft lullaby. Jungkook entered wearing a soft hoodie and sweet pants and quietly closed the door behind him. He walked over and wrapped his arms around Taehyung from behind, pressing a kiss to his shoulders. Jungkook whispering, can I hold you tonight? Taehyung leaning into his chest. Taehyung softly, you always can. They lie down on the bed, arms wrapped around each other. It has been a long time since they were alone like this. A whole year of parenthood. Caring their son had taken most of their energy, but tonight Jungkook looked at Taehyung differently. His hands softly brushed Taehyung's cheek, then rested on his waist. Jungkook, I miss you us. Taehyung looked into Jungkook's eyes. They were not rushed or intense, just filled with love and longing. Taehyung softly, I miss up too. I was scared. My body changed. I didn't feel like myself for a while. Jungkook cut Taehyung face gently. You gave birth to our son. There is nothing more beautiful or love more now than ever. Taehyung blinked, tried forming in his eyes. Taehyung, you still want me? Jungkook, I always want you, but only want you are ready. Jungkook leaned slowly, pressing his lip against Jungkook. Taehyung, I'm ready. I want you too. They didn't rush anything. Every touch was careful, tender, full of meaning. Jungkook hand held Taehyung as if he was made of light. Jungkook wishing, you are so precious to me. They lay there for a long time, just and hold each other, talking their forehead pressed together. It was just about love. It was emotional healing, returned to their just parents.